Hi everyone, my name is Kyle. Today I want to share with you something special that happened to me on a Saturday morning. It started out just like any other weekend. No school, no rush, but it turned into a day of discovery. I found the story, an ancient story from the Bible, that I can't wait to tell you. So let me take you through my day. I woke up to the soft light of the sun shining through my curtains. It was Saturday morning, the kind of morning where you can just lie in bed and think. I stretched, yawned, and wondered, how will I do today? After a while, I went downstairs. The house was quiet, except for birds chirping outside. As I stepped into the living room, my eyes landed on something I hadn't noticed before, a dusty box in the corner. I knelt down and opened the box. Inside were books of all kinds, some old, some new, some with faded covers. I started looking through them, flipping one after the other. Then I saw it, a book titled The Tower of Babel. Instantly, I felt drawn to it. I thought, this is the story I need to read today. I grabbed the book and hurried back upstairs. I pulled a chair close to the window. The golden morning light was spilling in, and outside I could see the green fields glowing in the sun. It felt like the perfect moment. I opened the book and began to read aloud. After the great flood, all the people of the world spoke one language, and they could understand one another completely. As they traveled together, they settled in a land called Shinar, and there they decided, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly. So they built with bricks instead of stone and tar instead of mortar. Then the people said, come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches the heavens, so we may make a name for ourselves and not be scattered across the earth. They were determined, proud, and eager to rise above the world. As I read those words, I imagined the scene. Men and women, children and elders all working together. Dust in the air, bricks being stacked high, voices echoing with excitement. The tower was rising, taller than anything they had ever seen. But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower that the people were building. And he said, if as one people, speaking the same language, they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. I paused there, thinking deeply. Unity is powerful, but when pride drives it, it can lead people away from God's plan. Then the Lord said, come, let us go down and confuse their language so they will not understand each other. Suddenly, confusion broke out. A worker asked for bricks, but the helper handed him straw. Leaders shouted commands, but their followers couldn't understand. Friends became strangers in a single moment. I imagined the shouting, the frustration, the people pointing, waving, and shaking their heads. The tower stood half-built, its walls unfinished. What had been unity turned into chaos, and so the Lord scattered them from there all over the earth. They stopped building the city. That place was called Babel, because then the Lord confused the language of the whole world. From there, people spread out in every direction, speaking many different languages. I closed my eyes for a moment. picturing it. The once busy city, now silent, abandoned, the tall tower left standing as a reminder of what happens when people try to rise in pride instead of honoring God. That story really touched me. It showed me how important unity is and how pride can destroy even the strongest efforts. I couldn't wait to tell Alex and Kiara about it. I knew they'd be as amazed as I was. So that's how my Saturday began. I woke up, stumbled on a box of books, and discovered the incredible story of the Tower of Babel. But this is only the beginning. There are so many more stories waiting in this book, stories I'll be sharing with you. So don't miss the next episode where we'll journey even deeper into these amazing lessons.
Wow, that was a great story. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. This helps more people hear these amazing Bible stories. Stay tuned because we'll be back with more adventures soon. See you next time.